I don't have the heart to beat somebody up and strip them naked afterwards. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. And then be like, get them on the pool table. Like that's wild.
Nah,
like, why you got him on the pool table? Because they didn't know what was gonna happen next. They was like, he's like, get him on the pool table.
Them niggas
duct tape him up, put his ass on the pool table.
Yeah, put him on the pool table.
Toot his ass up. I was like, God, are you serious?
Hood movie review. Hood movie review. Hood movie review. Watch us on YouTube.
Is this thing on? You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Hurt.
That was
hurt.
Part.
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
That was hurt. He said, "You ain't no cop. You ain't no cop."
He's like, bro, he ain't no cop. This is Hood Movie Review. And we got your host, of course, the bad guy, Kenny himself. We got to my right, we got Mr. Unbiased. We got TK.
Yeah, I had to mute right quick. He had niggas riding down the street playing music.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
I try. I remember what you said to me.
And down here, we got Sledge.
I mean, Pringles, nigga.
AKA MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll take that because a little dance.
You know what? At first, I was gonna be like, nah, fuck that. But I'm gonna accept being called Hammer because Hammer was a real nigga, bro. Hammer was pulling up on niggas, bro.
For no reason.
Wild.
And parachute pants.
He was a church going fella in parachute pants.
Right, a church going fella.
Hammer was from the hood.
Think about that. Think about getting run down by a nigga in church or in parachute pants.
Bro, you really got ran down. Niggas getting ran down by power line. Picture power line running up on you, Kenny. What you doing? You dancing that nigga.
What's up, swinging? All right, so we start off first here with the soundtrack. Out of 5, what are we giving the soundtrack for the movie In Too Deep?
5. I gave it a 5. It got Quiet Storm on there.
5. I gave it a 5.
It got Quiet Storm on there with Mobb Deep. I forgot it had that on there.
They had a Rob on there.
How the Rob is on there. And they got a Redman and Method Man song on there too.
They did. There's some shit on there.
Yeah. Hey, Quiet as Kept. In Too Deep might be top 5 hood movie, bro.
I can go that far. I can go that far. In Too Deep is good. In Too Deep is good.
It was good.
We didn't see a lot of good hood movies though.
Nah, this is top, bro. But this was. Let me tell you why this was good to me because this probably has some of, other than LL. This probably has some of the best acting in hood movie history, bro.
You said I thought LL did a good job though.
Maybe because I can't see LL as that type of guy.
I can. I see it Any Given Sunday. He had a different type of role in Any Given Sunday, and that wasn't even a bad role.
You're right. He was mad at Jamie. Jamie Foxx deserved that ass whooping in Any Given Sunday. We'll keep going.
Hey, you know what? Jamie did deserve that ass whooping in Any Given Sunday. When you think about it. He changed. You know, he said the devil, 666 voodoo, all that bullshit, whatever. So I'm back. You feel me? He knew he changed and he knew he deserved that. But LL played a good role. And he has played some good ass roles.
Bro, In Too Deep had a cast where niggas play good roles, bro. Like it ain't no, a lot of these niggas in Too Deep played in good movies. You be like, bro, that was a good ass movie, bro.
One thing I did notice about this though is where it took place. It took place in Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
About to say, yeah. I'm just noticing a lot of times that Ohio is really on the map for some reason. Because a lot of movies or a lot of shows always, it always puts Ohio in there somehow. Some part of Ohio is always
we got the Buckeyes
in New York growing up. I thought it was in New York growing up, but now I was watching it, I was like, oh, this movie in Ohio. I was like, that's wild for real.
Nah, my homeboy, you know what? When I went to Toledo, my homeboy used to be like, that's when I first seen it. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas are like, bro, this is our hometown. I'm like, this is your hometown? Like, this is it. All right.
Well,
If you like it, I love it. you know when you be like, really?
Yeah, because when I watched, I was like, damn, God was acting up on this one.
that nigga's last name is Gibbons. I'm not calling that nigga God, bro.
He's so cool about his government name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a wild nickname to have in the street.
But I see, like, this is why the movie was good, Kenny, because he was from Jersey, and what them niggas in New York and Jersey always be saying. What up, God?
Oh, true.
What's the mathematics?
Yeah, that mess is wild. especially stuff he was doing in the movie, but we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it though.
Okay, yeah.
You ain't missing nothing. We was waiting on your black ass.
So we see movie starts. We see cop Jeffrey Cole, there's Omar Epps, teaching a class on what to do in a situation. Oh yeah. But by the way, if y'all got something to say, just go ahead and interrupt me. I'm just gonna let y'all know. So if your first time watching it, they're gonna interrupt me. Then you got something they gotta say. I'm just going through what's going on in the movie and stuff I noticed. So where they have to prove themselves, they're gonna be in a situation where they have to prove themselves. And Cole chases the target, but he intentionally missed his shots.
Bro, was missing that bitch on purpose. You at least could.
But was double.
Bro, you at least. Nah, bro. You could have at least. You was nowhere to be found. You could have at least had that nigga want to not even run no more. Like,
here's the thing about that though. I get you're undercover and you shooting because you don't want to actually kill him.
But nigga,
you want to look tough. Nigga, this you still hitting innocent standard-wise. Like,
right, but nigga.
Nah, look. First of all, if he ain't hit who he wanted to hit, you know he wasn't hitting other people. He was just shooting. He was hitting other establishments. He was shooting out windows and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But hey, he did what he had to do though.
Give me the Uzi. Give me the Uzi. He's like, man, nigga, you can't.
Give me the ooh-wop. Give me the ooh-wop.
That's the last thing he needed.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said no. He said you can't kill him.
He would have killed him.
You can't shoot. So the crew believes he's loyal at this point because, but they think he has bad aim. And we cut to 2 years earlier, fresh out of graduating, and he has his first mission undercover. And he almost gets caught up, but finesses his way out of it. Buys crack off of Nas. I almost remember that was Nas, and arrests him. And he starts feeling himself. Then we got Dwayne Gittins, played by LL Cool J, also known as God. He interrupts one of his goons, and he was mid coochie eating.
Oh, bro, going ham.
And he kills him for snitching. And then he tells.
I don't think he killed him. I think he just cut his tongue out.
He said,
if you want to finish the job or something.
No, that's when because he killed him. He said, hey, if I were you, I'd cut his tongue out and finish the job, and then throws the bloody towel at her.
Remember, then he said, you didn't see this, right? That might be the most gangster shit I've seen. That might be my whole most gangster scene. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, that was wild. And Cole gets another drug bust, even though he gets made. And his boss, Preston, he likes his enthusiasm and gives him the task of taking down God. That's his task. And we see God is bullying his goons, and he bullies the one for not holding the heavy bag. And but listen
though, which is a good actor. That's why this movie's good. But listen though, when you holding that heavy bag, like nigga, hold it still. like nigga, it's still you're behind it, and it's still moving freely. No, nigga, you like I get it. I got that. that.
But he ain't need to punch that nigga like that. Like he punched him in his head and everything. Like he's to hold the bag. He's like, I got you. He's like, you know what? Just hit him in the head.
My thing is, okay, if you want me to hold the bag, what are you really training for? Because in a real fight, the nigga not just gonna sit there and keep getting punched. You feel me? He gonna be moving around.
That's exercise, and I ain't training, nigga.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying though, but what are you training for? What are you exercising for then? Because it's like if you hitting this bag, you obviously trying to sharpen some skills or something else, right?
Nah, when you hitting the heavy bag, when the heavy bag is what it's for. It's a heavy bag. I don't bro, stop moving that motherfucker.
All right. Well, nigga, it's a heavy bag. So when you're punching it, it's gonna move. It's still like I don't get it. Like
But what the fuck I got you back there for if you're not going hold
Exactly.
Hey,
What did you got me back there for?
Hey, the bag can't be too heavy if it's moving like that.
But well, you do see. I mean, you think LL was a small dude? Like you feel me?
That's a big head ass nigga. That's a big head ass.
I don't think he's 6'2". I think he about 250 though. Like you feel me? I don't think he's 6'2". But
bro, the nigga said they call me Big Ellie, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
He's 6'1". He's 6'1".
Is he? I was gonna say he about a good 5'10".
I see no one says 6'2". I see no one says 6'2". I don't know. He's around 6'1", 6'2" is what they say.
Hey,
Kenny,
but look,
I know one of my favorite rappers, nigga.
I don't think we was gonna acknowledge though. Wasn't those the brothers that he was doing the other deal with when the lady? Was you gonna talk about that in the house?
You talking
with Jake,
about
when he was doing a deal with the Mexicans, the ones from Training Day?
I don't think those were. I don't think those were them. The one dude's from Half Baked, and the other one is from. I can't think of what he's from.
I thought the one dude was from Training Day the whole time for real.
I don't think he was. I know because I remember they had the one dude from. He always he played everything. He played a Hispanic dude. He played an Indian dude. He played everything. Because they got him. Then you got that one dude from Breaking Bad. You ever had your shit pushed in, man? That dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. I forget. I'm trying to remember who the third one was.
Henry Rollins.
It was Henry Rollins.
Nah,
I was like, what?
That's
quick.
Not a name I would assume that one of them will have.
No, that Henry Rollins is a white dude.
Henry Rollins is the white dude on what's the name?
Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up and see. No, because the third dude was Hector.
Hector,
the one that played Hector and everything.
Okay, yeah, but I thought he was in Training Day though, wasn't he too?
No, I'm talking about the Training Day actors. Those were the Training Day actors. But so the people that was in that in this scene, those guys weren't in that. Those guys weren't in the scene.
Okay, I thought the one dude was from Training Day. So I was like, yeah, look at him. He always playing somebody doing some shit.
Nah, he be playing. No, he does play someone doing some shit though. He always does, but he wasn't in that one. So we see a guy bullying his goons. He bullies the one for not holding the heavy bag correctly and punches him. And tells the
what is his name? Because I never know that nigga's name, but I know him in every damn movie.
Never said his name in the movie. That's why I gave him a name. I just said he got bullied because they never gave him a name in the movie.
He was the heavy bag nigga.
Heavy bag man.
That's what we're gonna call him.
My nigga Hill Harper deserved to get bullied, bro, with that damn blonde hair.
Oh yeah, he looked nasty. And
he did.
I didn't notice he dyed his soul patch too.
He dyed his soul patch.
Yeah, the little the little thing right here underneath your
lip.
Yeah. Like he died too.
Yeah. I thought that was called a taste saver.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's what I was told before.
Nah, that's what she told me.
No, this is the soul right here is a soul patch. That little patch underneath your lip.
No,
that little piece of head. Oh, nah. I think my dad called it that for real.
Yeah, it's called a soul patch.
Oh yeah, we was real far off from that. Y'all see why I am the way I am.
Like that.
Bro said a taste tester.
Your dad a freak. That's what that be. You better look out for him. Your dad Uncle Elroy. He's Uncle Elroy.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, you let me in. So he even bullies the other dude. His name is Shaheem, the rapper Shaheem. Yeah. He even bullied him too for not passing out the turkeys. And why is every drug dealer giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving? Like
why not?
They always giving out turkeys.
Why not? I gotta give back to the community.
I show the hood love.
I see.
You gotta give the community. Gotta give back to who gives to me.
That's so sad. I'm gonna get everybody high, and I'm gonna fill their stomachs today.
That's a good drug dealer, in my opinion.
I'm a nice
guy. Exactly.
Shit. So was Nino then, huh?
Yeah, I was he's a good drug. Hey,
Nino was a good guy. So was Frank.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Nino really. It was G Money that really fucked this up.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely did. Because he brought him in there. We gonna get to that. That's a review for another day.
Yeah.
That's my movie. That's my
I
movie right
got you.
there. And Cole introduces himself as Jay Reed from Akron, Ohio.
My
and
God.
Yeah, he handles the mitts, showing how tough he is for God. So he never, and God respected him for it. And then God looks out for an ex-basehead named Denise. And she's a good, I forget her name, but she's a good actress too. She's one of those Undercover Brother, Ray. She been doing some good movies. And she says, he says he'll pay for her expenses and we'll even scratch her itch if she ever gets the itch. I'm like, damn.
I'm not even on that no more though.
Yeah, she was like, damn, like I didn't got out that life. He tells Jay
right
Reed
back in.
Yeah. He tells Jay Reed that Frisco is his right-hand man and his baby's godfather.
Man.
Oh.
There's a reason why I'm saying that. The reason why I'm saying that's
man, that's crazy.
Man. So we cut back to present time when Jay Reed is shooting and God sets him up and has Sticky Fingers and another guy try to kill him. And he shoots them both and he calls Preston.
Did God really set that up or did Sticky Fingers set that up?
I think God set that up. I really think he did. It made sense. It made sense for us because he put him on a mission. Then all of a sudden, that happens, and he was like, "I'm trying to see if you was tough," something like that. I'm like, "He set that up."
Like nigga, I would be dead.
Right.
So they
I could be tough and dead.
They pull him from the case, and Cole gets pissed off about it. At this point, it was early. He got trapped into this world. Like he got sucked in early because he was already acting. He was acting up already.
Too deep.
Yeah, he was in too deep early. I thought it was gonna be a little longer than that because I ain't seen it in a minute. But I was like, I thought it took him a little longer than that.
Bro, it was off the first mission, wasn't it?
Yeah, off the first mission, he sucked into that world.
Yeah.
I hate the phone call he did too when he called Preston. He said, "Preston, they after me, man. They trying to kill me, man. Wake up, man." And I was like, "Bruh, like you're a cop. Why are you talking like this?"
Not because I'm in character, nigga. I'm in
right. His adrenaline was still pumping. You feel me? So he was still.
Yeah, it was just out. It was just weird the way he was talking to him. That's your boss. And while he was removed from the case, he meets Myra, which is Nia Long. And we ain't gonna rate her because we done rate her like 4 times.
I'm gonna tell. Look. You know what? No, I'm gonna still rate her because I'm gonna show my inconsistency in my judgment, and I want to just tell the people, hey, take what I say with a grain of sugar. Because
fuck the salt?
Nah, fuck the salt. Salt don't taste good for your mouth. But with a grain of sugar.
Okay.
Because it's still a sweet take. But sometimes they just don't hit. Nia Long, this movie was a 5. A 5.
Hey, she was fine as fuck in this movie.
In this movie, she was a 5. And Boys in the Hood, would I give her a 2.5, 3? About the same. Right. You feel me? You see how it shifts over. You see how it shifts.
Yeah, this is
catch people on a bad day.
Nah, this is Nia Long. I'm in my prime Nia Long, and I just had a kid.
This is prime Nia Long. This is like Brown Sugar. No, not Brown Sugar. Not Brown Sugar. What's the movie?
No, that's one of Brown Sugar. That was Sanaa.
Yeah, Sanaa.
I didn't mean Brown Sugar. I meant what's the one?
Soul Food.
He was like, no, that's Soul Food.
She wasn't in Soul Food.
When he was like, "What the fuck is that smell? What is that? What movie is that?"
She was in Soul Food.
No, but with Tay Diggs when he got slapped, he's like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
Best Man.
That one. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that was like that. That's prime Nia Long to me. Like around this time, that's prime Nia Long. Friday.
Best Man.
Yeah.
Best Man. Big Mama House.
Big Mama. Yeah.
The Big Mama House. He catch. I was about to say that flashlight kept poking her in the back.
That's gross, but that's gross for real. And while he's moved for the case, he meets Myra, which is Nia Long. He's gone for some months at this point until Cole goes above Preston's head, and he's like, "I'm trying to get back on this case." And he talks to the dude from 28 weeks later. I don't know if y'all remember him. The movie,
the zombie movie.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, that was him, the main character. 28 weeks later, and Preston says he was trying to get him fired, but he has no choice but to bring him back, which is wild. You don't tell me that like that. He was like, "Yeah, I was trying to get you fired, but I guess I had no choice." Like what? So he comes back, and That's wild.
That's some
He
shit.
comes back. And God is baptizing his baby, and Denise is back on drugs. A lot happened
That's
while you
wild.
was gone. A lot happened while you was gone.
It was only. And how many months was it? Like 6?
It wasn't that long.
It might
She
have
was
been
like,
less than that.
he was like, "Whoop, I'm back on the stuff."
Because he was
Because, like,
fucking on Denise.
real talk, how long do you think the case was then? Because you said it was after the first one where he got took off, and he was only in for what, a month or 2 months at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
think
he got
it might
pulled
have been
off,
like,
and he was out for what, 2 to 3 months, maybe being off the case.
yeah, I think it's maybe been 2 to 3 months because he wasn't gone that long. It was a couple months. They said.
So
They said a couple
when he
months.
because when he came on the case, it was Thanksgiving, and then it was still cold when he came back.
So it was probably what, like January, February.
Yep.
That's wild.
That's
he was-
wow.
You back on that
That's
stuff? Like,
wow. All right,
That's
so
weird.
yeah, so now we coming up on a good part. So he comes back and he's baptizing his baby.
The guy's baptized his baby, and Denise is back on drugs, and God says he killed the guys that shot at him.
Mhm.
And at the club, this was wild too. I forgot this whole scene happened. A
Bro,
girl
real
said
talk.
this was wild. So a girl says she recognizes Jay Reed. And as he leaves with Jermaine Dupri, because Jermaine Dupri, they ran me through in the movie. Jermaine Dupri.
I don't even know where that came from.
It was
Bro, real talk. When I seen that, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing in here?"
It was so random. So Jermaine Dupri is with them, and they leave and go outside together. And then Dupri gets the drop on him, and he just starts.
He said, "I got some new gold in my pocket, man. I got some new gold in my pocket. You need to check out."
He was like, "Oh, word." He was like, "Yeah, it's yours." And they just trying to rob this nigga.
But what made you want to rob me though?
He bust him over the head with a bottle.
Hey, he's looking sweet. It was like how Kane said on his side. He said, "Hey man, I had to get him. I had to get him.
Hey.
I had to get him." So the Dupri gets the drop on gets the drop on him, and then the crew jumps him. And while sleeping later, God has an emergency meeting, and the one that got hit with the heavy bag says his girlfriend said Jay Reed was a cop that busted his friend. And Jay Reed, he's still a character. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. I'm gonna beat her up." He said, "Bring her here."
That bitch.
Yeah, he said, "We're gonna see when I start beating this bitch around this room." So God doesn't believe him at first, and then until he starts
believe
like,
him at all.
he didn't believe him until he started wilding out like that. And he was like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm gonna take you to the basement real quick. I want to see something." And we see Frisco down there. His best friend, his baby's godfather, his Ace Boone Coon. This is people right there. We see him taped up to a pool table, butt naked.
Ass tooted. That's not how you never want to be.
Ass tooted. This is like the most like when I think of this movie, I think about this scene, like, because it's so wild. So he had a man taped up to the pool table, and he says, "I was drunk, man. I didn't mean to holler. I just said she looked cute." He was like, "Oh, okay." And he takes a pool cue and breaks it across his back. So there's two pool cues in the scene. He takes the first one and breaks across his back. He said, "We ain't got to rock like they said. Rock like what?" Breaks across his back. And then he was like, he's like, "You my man." He was like, "I am your man." And then he decides to spit in his hand and lubed up. He lubed it.
He was jacking it off.
The mess of the pool cue.
He was jacking the pool stick off. I ain't like
that. The pool stick was feeling good as shit, wasn't it?
I didn't like that.
The pool stick got warm.
I didn't like it.
And he shoved it in there. He shoved it up his ass. Shoved the pool cue up his ass.
And you made a good point, Kenny. After that, bro, you have no choice but to die.
Yeah, I said this in the group chat. I said, "Hey," I said they killed him, but I was like, I wouldn't want to live through that either, knowing I had a pool cue up my ass. And the wild part is, he did that. It was still in there, like remember, like when he was like, he's like, "Rock like what?" And he was like, "I'm your man." Shoved up his ass. He was like, "Yeah, love it." You see it sticking out of him still while he's sitting there.
Nobody really. Only one person is disgusted. So that tells me y'all, the other niggas have seen this before.
No, I don't think they see that before. That's gotta be some first because the one dude, because the one dude he saw that he was like, that the one thing he was always hating though. He was always hating on everybody. The one dude from The Wire, he was like, he weird. So like, because how much I hate a nigga. If I see somebody get a pool cue up their ass, I'm
Hey God, you don't. Hey God, you don't think that was a bit much?
Hey, that's what you call a hole in one. Yeah, he got that. He hit that. He hit that from a distance. About to say real shit. Hey, he hit that. He called his shot. Hey, hey.
Hey, he better than Steph
That's
Curry.
some. Hey, boy, I tell you what. Hey,
Because you get
I hate.
That nigga said Jeffrey, bring out Lucille.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's wild.
Mm.
The fact that you get like, because TK said he was like, "Hey, that man got on the first try." I was like, "That's
First
a good
try.
point."
Wow.
Long range. I'm telling you, hold on one. Hey, about to say, boy, that's a bullseye every time when you throw dart.
That's
Right there, just.
That would be awful. I felt so bad for that man. I was like, "There's nothing." Look, I know he hit on your girl when he was drunk. It don't. I feel like it don't.
I don't think all that. I don't think all that was necessary.
He didn't warrant that. Like, God, you was tripping. Like, he didn't warrant that.
Like you went from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
That's past 100. That's past 100.
Hey.
That's past 100. That was a whole pool cue. Because here's the thing. Because like, it's already wild. You like, I'm gonna shove this pool cue up this man's ass. You planned on it because you taped this man butt ass naked for a minute. He hadn't been down there for a minute. You seen he was all beat up and shit. So he was down there for a minute.
Right, because
it was an ass tooted, like you said.
See, the thing is, all them was there. He was conducting business the whole night before Jay Reed even got there.
That's what I'm saying. They were already, so he been down there.
Because he already had his ass beat. He already been getting his ass whooped all night. Like,
you see his face was all jacked up. Like he
was fucked up.
And then he got fucked up.
My man was probably thinking though the whole time, like, man, like, I know this is gonna be over soon at least. Like, I just know Frisco just had some hope that he just had some hope because they was boys, so he had some type of hope that maybe he'd just hear him. Like,
it's too much for me.
Yeah, that seems a lot. And it's wild because according to an interview, so just some trivia, according to an interview in 2018 by Omar Epps on The Breakfast Club, the infamous pool stick scene wasn't originally written in the script. LL Cool J brought the idea to the directors because he really wanted to show his range as an actor. I'll tell you this though. That's the most memorable scene in the movie. I will give him that. Like, as freaky as to think of some shit like that. Like, you a freaky nigga to think of some shit like that. To think, you know, it'd be crazy if the villain of the movie just stuck a pool stick up the guy's ass. Like, that would be something right there. It's like, that's wild to come to me with like, as an idea.
And he brought that to the table. Himself.
It. Dirk was like, huh?
It wasn't like they had to talk you into this. You had to talk them into it. Like, hey, come on, I can really pull this off.
They was like, oh,
like, you nasty ass nigga. Like,
I'm cool on, bro.
Yeah, that's he's so cool.
I think I'm cool on, bro.
You with your
that's your guy.
Like
rapper, 6'2".
That's your guy. You just offended him.
Like damn. Like when you sit here and think about it, like, you know, like now I know how niggas felt. Now I know how niggas felt when 6ix9ine. Like, I wouldn't say like when, you know. All right, so like, you remember when Ja Rule? Like, now I know how Ja Rule fans felt, bro. Like, I'm cool on, bro.
That's a wild thing to think about.
Like, was that necessary? Like, was that really necessary though? Like, let's be honest.
Director really was like, you know, we're gonna do this scene with this thing. You know what?
Nah, I don't think we can do that. I got something better. I got something better than that. What do you say? What do you say? I got something better than that cutlet. What do you say? I got something better than
Oh, but yeah, that's.
But I like you said, it is the most memorable part of the movie. But The movie still would have been good without it. Like,
It would have been good without it, but like I said, yeah, it's one of those things. Like when I think if someone said in too deep, like, but
yeah,
I
remember he went in too deep.
Yeah,
I remember when he went in too deep.
He went in too deep.
You talking about that porno?
The porno.
Bro's ass was tooted too.
That's
You
the
talking
first
about
thing
that
you
porno?
think of. If somebody say in too deep, you like, hey. The one with the pool stick movie, like
When that nigga jacked off that pool stick. When that nigga jacked off that pool stick.
And you know what? I don't. And that's what really makes me feel like, bro. It's not the fact that you stuck a pool stick up a man's ass, like that's gay. But it's the fact that you really beat the stick. Like
you lubed it up first. You try to make it easy for him.
Hey,
you try to get
so sleds. So real talk. So for him to play that role, but for him to do it so good, you think he had experience doing that before?
And you took that out my head. You took the words out of my mouth. The way he lubed it up is the way he probably spanks his monkey.
Because you could have that type of idea.
Bro did that shit.
And to bring that to the table.
We're all adults here. We're all adults here. Bro did that shit.
He said he did that shit.
He did that shit, bro.
Wait, I'm gonna cut this out.
Hey, nigga, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, he's lagging real bad.
You had to either A, seen that before, or A, or B. You know, somebody A or B did it before. You know what I mean?
TK, we ain't hear nothing you said for the last.
Yeah, you was lagging real bad.
Nigga, it was like a cassette tape.
The way he did it. Yeah, I think we can accept it. I think he's either did it, but he's from New York.
Oh, them niggas in New York, wow. Them niggas in New York.
He's from New York. Yeah.
Cameron yelled out loud, "No homo!" Whipped his dick out and pissed on somebody. in Killer Season.
Yeah, we gotta watch that here soon. To let y'all know that we gotta watch that here soon. That's when we went to Wild. He spit on a kid, by the way.
Oh yeah, yep.
We can see if we got TK. Okay, we got TK back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You sound way better now. You were like, as soon as you started speaking, you might as well go back and say that again because we didn't hear you that time.
Say what again, nigga? We might as well just keep going. I don't know what I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, you was talking about the pool stick. Scene.
He said, love it.
Yeah, love it.
But to answer your question, bro did that before.
Okay, yeah. All right, so that's what you were talking about.
Yeah. We never got that question. Yeah, that's just a wild thing to do to somebody, and just like
to your mans, like this wasn't no random ass nigga.
Right, that was your homeboy.
But
you could have just I feel like he ain't had no respect for him.
After everything we've been through, Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2.
You could have just shot me in it. Look at the flowers, nigga.
Hey,
look at the flowers. I am my brother's keeper. Something.
Or you could have just stop fucking with me.
Nah, I feel like he wasn't gonna go out like that. Who see his character wasn't meant to just stop fucking with somebody, you know?
Bro, or have sticky fingers in them trying to kill you like you did the other one. Like have somebody like.
But they supposedly dead.
Yeah, they did. But that's wild to be like. I got some shit I got planned for this guy right here. He gonna talk to my girl? He gonna talk to my girl like that? Bet.
And let's be real. I mean, don't get me wrong. His girlfriend was cute, but let's be real.
I don't have I don't
Is
have
it
the
really
heart to
that
beat
deep?
someone up. No,
Is it
here's the
really-
thing. I don't have the heart to beat somebody up and strip them naked afterwards. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. And then be like, get them on the pool table. Like that's wild.
Now,
Like, why you got him on the pool table? Because they didn't know what was gonna happen next. They was like, he's like, get him on the pool table.
Oh, them niggas
duct tape him up, put his ass on the pool table.
Yeah, put him on the pool table.
Toot his ass up. I was like, God, are you serious?
That's a wild question.
God, like really?
They ain't gonna say that. They was getting bullied the whole movie. They ain't gonna say, God, are you serious? They gonna be like,
Like, you know, I gotta like in order for me to toot his ass up, I gotta grab him by his hips or grab him by his crotch. I
gotta push his knees up.
Yeah, I ain't trying to grab no naked man. Hey, skinny man, when we go on tour, I can't be killed.
The thing is, even if he did all that, my man could just still like he had no fight in him. He wasn't rolling.
They beat his ass.
He was taped.
They beat his ass. They beat his ass. They beat the fuck out of him, bro.
He was taped. He said, "Hey, man." He said, "Man, look." He said, "I was drunk, man." Oh, yeah, that poor Frisco.
Poor Frisco.
But Frisco, bro, you was always talking to her. Like y'all always alone talking to each other.
Oh man. He said, it's a shame what happened to Flip. It's a shame what happened to Frisco.
That nigga Frisco went outside, bro.
He really did. Like,
yeah, it's really like Frisco had it the worst out of everybody. And the nigga, I think, you know.
I think if we're gonna have to like one day, maybe on Hood Movie Review, might have to have the top 5 like worst things that happen to somebody in the Hood movie. That might be number 1.
I mean, it is number 1,
bro, because it's like he was still found like, you know, like
what Hood movie have we seen where somebody has got like that's worse than Ebony?
Yeah, because she at least worked at a shoe store after that. That nigga found the dumpster.
Right. Nah, I'm about to say, I think there's one more that
well, Ebony has some fight in her. That nigga
he gave up.
What was my girl name? I forget her name now from Holiday Heart. About to say, but
top 5. That's drugs.
No, she got hit by a car.
Okay. I would take hit by. Hey, bro. Hey, nigga. I would take getting hit by a car over being raped any fucking day.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll get hit by the car. I'd rather get hit by a car than a pool stick.
That
nigga trying to put him out of his misery. He said, "Let him go ahead and shoot him and put him in the dumpster."
He really ripped that nigga a new one.
I don't think he shot him and put him in the dumpster. I think that nigga just really just cut him up, like probably while he was still alive.
I don't know what they did. All we know is he was in a dumpster.
Right, yeah, because I remember they pulled his foot out and then pulled out his leg. It was like, then you seen his head. Like, yeah, he probably just got chopped up while he was alive.
That's wild.
Because I said you look pretty. Cause no, I think she purty.
I was saying, I think she purty. I was like, no, I think she purty.
Really?
Damn.
Nah, you must have caught us. You must have caught us fucking.
Yeah, he had to catch him further than that. Like
he said, all I did. No, I just showed you how ruthless guy was. He said all I did was tell her she was cute. because if he had called him, God would have said that. God would have said, I called him fucking my girl. He didn't do none of that. He was just like, I thought he was my man. That's all he said. I thought he was my man.
My son's godfather.
Well, your son ain't got no godfather now.
He said, "It's all right, boo boo." Remember, he's like, "It's all right."
Hey, look, I wasn't gonna bring it up. I wasn't. That's my most gangster scene right there, bro.
We're gonna get to that. So
that nigga really terrible dad.
Awful. So throughout the pool stick scene, he reports what he saw to Preston. He's like, hey, you know,
this
he's
like
this dude's wild. He gets into it with everyone else on the team. And they realize he's become unhinged and it's too far gone on his case. But they have no choice because no one else has gotten this close. And some more trivia. According to Omar Epps in several interviews, In Too Deep is based loosely on the true story of an undercover police officer who infiltrated an inner city drug empire and took down the crime lord in charge. The undercover cop later committed suicide as a result of being in too deep in his undercover character role within the criminal organization.
Yeah.
So So that's it's wild. And Jay Reed, he starts treating the goons a little better, and he starts paying them. And he's like, hey, you know, he's like, he knows they're scared and they're appreciated. He's like, you know, here you go, you know, you get a little money, get that girl's number for me. Like, okay, bet.
Shamik said, Shamik said, that's it.
He said, that's it. Oh, bet. And then this when they find Frisco's body in the dumpster, and it puts him back on track. God pulls up on Denise and her man, and he runs the guy over, and Jay Reed beats him up. And then God, he said, "What?
They deserved it. You're stealing. You're stealing from me."
He said,
God
"Look at that
Denise." Yeah, but see, God yokes up Denise, and he makes her suck the gun. He said, "Suck it, bitch." He said, "Suck like you do the pipe."
What's my name?
I said, "Damn."
Suck it like how you do the pipe.
I said, "Damn, that's sad." And
all that while he got his son in the back seat,
crying.
Bro, they bought this man. They opened up the door. It was like, okay, hold him right there, and he just started kicking him in the
door on his arm several times.
Wow, that was wild.
Then he got in the car and said, "I'm sorry, boo boo." I'm like,
I'm sorry. He said he just messed his diaper. Sorry, boo boo.
No, he didn't mess his diaper.
Yeah,
He's traumatized.
Yeah, he probably messed his diaper. Come on, boo boo. Like, no, he just witnessed you beat up two people.
Most gangsters. Yeah, that's why he shit on himself, because he was not. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. Niggas' bowels are still loose. He witnessed the nigga get kicked in the car, and he was like, oof. Dad mad that I made a stinker. Nigga, it was your fault.
So you made me do this.
Right, gave me all that corn, and then gonna whoop a nigga ass and then wonder why I done shit on myself.
Jay Reed pops up on Myra in character, and it's being real weird. Like he was being real weird with her in that car, and he starts forcing himself on her. And she's like, "No, I don't want to do this." And then it stops when the police come
said, "Don't you be fucking stupid."
Yeah, I told you. They sprayed. That was
weird. That was weird as fuck. Like you're in too deep like that to the point where you're trying to force yourself to get back with a chick.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm fresh. She's fresh off a dance lesson. Nigga trying to yoke her up, like he trying to damn near rape her. It's like, calm down, my guy. Like,
I've been watching you. First of all, nigga, you already weird. You telling me I've been watching you.
That is true. Cause didn't you say like she how long you been down there? He's like 2 hours, something like that.
Wow. Right. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, I was like, you a creep. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Right, his whole character change.
So you be a creep. So then we get to the point where Jay Reed is in the drug deal. I ain't call him Cole no more, call him Jay Reed now. So Jay Reed is in the drug deal with God, and the people they are in the deal with, they think he's a cop. They're like, he's like a cop. And then the cops bust in, and they're like, oh, so then they run off, and then one of the guys in the deal try to shoot Jay Reed, and God saves him. God saves his life. And right. Jay Reed is like, he's still lost, and then he pulls a gun out on Pam Grier in the movie.
I don't think that was in too deep. I think that I'm tired of this bitch in general.
Yeah, I must. Yeah, he's already beating her, bro.
Hey, because he was sick. Because you remember when he was with the Mexicans, he was already sick of her shit.
Yeah,
because they grabbed his nuts with that wire or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, she got a handful. He said, grab his nuts, grab a handful.
Like, bitch, I almost died because of you.
Y'all fucking up the wire. You can't do your job right.
Yeah, I'm sick of you, bitch. And I know you the reason. And I know you co-signing me not trying to be on this case no more. Now this ain't in too deep. This shit personal. What he say? What I keep saying? This shit personal.
I want to shoot you so bad.
This shit personal.
I hate that.
That's the worst line in movie history.
I hate that.
So, like I said, God saves his life. Jerry's still lost. Pulls a gun out on Pam Grier in the movie, and she has to talk him down. And he's like, and God's like, "Hey, look, we good." He's like, "I got a lawyer." He's like, "My lawyer get us out of this."
Out there 60 hours. He said, "I got a $250." He said, "I got a $250." He said, "I got a $250 an hour lawyer. We'll be out of here in 6 hours."
I said, "He's good." So she has to talk him down, and while reading the Miranda rights, they revealed that Jay Reed is a cop, and God is stuck. He's like, "What?" And they're like, "Go ahead, tell him, Jay Reed. Go ahead, tell him." He said, "You ain't no cop, Jay Reed." And this is kind of like,
you a sellout.
So, in my opinion, when I'm thinking what's going through God's mind right now,
I trusted you.
he not even that I trusted you. I don't think he believed it. I think he's like, after everything we did together, there's no way you're a
There's
cop.
no way you're a cop.
Like, that's what his head. He was so dismissive of. He's like, bro, you ain't. There's no way you're a cop. Like after all this stuff we didn't beat people up together. We didn't shot at niggas together. It's like there's no way you're a cop. Like he was just like, you ain't no cop. Like you're no cop. Like, he didn't believe it.
Then what he say?
Then
what did he say though? He said, "I only wanted to be there for you. I just wanted to be there for you." Bro,
that's sad.
That's sad when he said that.
I mean, he ain't shit. I mean, he ain't shit for him, but it was like that. That's sad. He really trusted him.
That's sad because he said, "I just wanted to be there for you."
I think he's seen him and Jay Reed. You know what I'm saying?
No, but then earlier in the movie, he said, we both can't be the top, so one of us gonna have to kill each other, whatever. Like when they was riding,
but he
one of us have to kill each other, whatever.
But he was serious, but he wasn't serious. Like,
but he was serious enough to say it though. Like one of us have to kill each other. And then he said, "I just wanted to be there for you." Like, no, nigga, you was gonna kill me eventually. You killed Cisco.
I don't. Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true.
You killed your best man, your boy.
He trusted him so much, and he was like, "Oh, like this is how." It was kind of like that. So this is how I get taken down. Like this is it.
Like,
all
right. Like I did all this shit to cover my ass, and this.
He's like, "Nah, you ain't no cop."
He ain't believe it.
He did not believe it at all.
Jay Reed.
So yeah, he didn't believe that
You
shit
a
at all.
sellout. You a sellout.
You be gone, wanna be? Be gone.
Be gone. Hey, that's all and that's all I thought of. Hey, that's all I thought of, bro. That's all I thought of. Like, nigga, you ain't Charles Barkley. You just the nigga that look like him.
You ain't Jay Reed.
You ain't Jay Reed. I felt like that's the only time in the movie I was like, damn, LL. Like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, because like I didn't feel sorry for him because it's like
but it's just like, damn, nigga.
But it's like you kind of like you understood where he was coming from. It's like, all this, this would take me down. Like I thought we were cool.
Yeah,
you ain't no cop,
Bro.
And then God ends up getting 2 consecutive life sentences.
I didn't agree with that because what did you catch this nigga doing?
Nah, they heard it all. That nigga heard it all.
I think
did Jay Reed have them wires on the whole time?
He had to.
He deserved 1 life sentence for putting that pool stick in that man's ass. He deserved a life sentence. Just 1. I ain't gonna give him 2 for it, but 1, I feel like was fair.
You know what that means? They have 2 consecutive life sentences. That means if you die in prison and they bring you back to life, you're gonna go right back in.
You're gonna go right back in.
You gotta go right back in.
Even if they clone you. Even if they clone you, your clone gotta go to that side.
I think that shit is so pointless.
That's crazy.
That mean that mean when you die, they gonna bury your ass right there at the jail. They ain't gonna send your body nowhere else.
Just like Ray and Claude.
Nah, Ray and Claude ended up at a Yankees game in the end.
Them niggas died.
They buried some ashes.
They was 96 years old. Finally got out of jail. It's like there's no point now.
Look, real talk. Look, I'm glad they got out, but I was like, nigga, look, at this point, I got somewhere to sleep. I ain't got to worry about nothing.
At this point, you're not even. They shouldn't even be treating you like a convict. You a regular nigga now.
But I mean, they was on the staff. You remember they was
cutting on and shit.
Yeah, they was on the staff. They wasn't.
You still worried about that gun line?
To help.
You still worried about that gun line, nigga?
Like, bro, them niggas don't even fuck. Half of y'all niggas don't even. Half of y'all's grandparents weren't even alive when I first got here, nigga. Nigga.
That's crazy. Yeah, so like I said, he serves 2 consecutive life sentences, and Cole puts in a good word for the rest of the goons, so they only do 3.5 years.
That's wild.
And they were so happy about it. They said, "Yeah, thanks, man. Only give me 3 years." It's
like, no, nigga, you're a fucking snitch.
Yeah, like that's not what would have happened. Like, you wouldn't walk up to you and be like, "Yeah, man, thanks for looking out for the 3.5 years." Like, no, I don't want to do any time.
I don't want to do no time. I can get a job when I get out.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
You took a whole organization down. Like,
Bro.
no.
Jay Reed. He's like, Hill Harper said, Jay Reed. Thanks, man.
It's like, no, that's not how it went down. And the movie ends with him in class telling the students, your life is important out there, and pretty much don't lose yourself. So
And he lost himself.
he lost himself, so he wasn't listening to his own shit. So we ain't gonna rate the love interest, like I said, because we already did that. Who's the real villain of this movie?
Jay Reed.
I mean, I'm not arguing with it. I said I'm not arguing with that. They had to put a gun on this nigga. Like, look, you need to calm down.
Bro, you need to chill out. Hey, bro, and to be honest with you, if I was Preston, bro, like you said, you really when you watch this, because we all seen this movie as a kid. Have you seen this movie as a kid, TK?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see it as a kid, but you don't understand it until you see it as an adult. Yeah, like this shit hit different.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga was in too deep. This nigga was low key in too deep when he was fucking with the Mexicans, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like you were into early.
Yeah, like he was so thirsty. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it. Like, bro, you're so thirsty. Like, nigga, like you really think this is you? You really perpetrating.
As a kid, I didn't think of it. I didn't think about how deep he was in. I just remember it's the booty movie. This the booty movie. This the pool cue movie. That's how I remember it. It's booty movie.
Yeah, I just remember, shit.
That's how I remember the pool stick thing. But like now I'm watching, I'm like, he got sucked into that world early.
Quick.
And
it was easy too. It's like he sold his soul.
He pretty much did. He pretty much did. As soon as he shaved his head.
But
he's the villain.
Guy's the movie villain. Jay Reed's the real villain. Let me tell you why Jay Reed's the real villain. Because Jay Reed had opportunities to really, when a nigga say, hey, take some time off, they never said, you need to get yourself together, bro. It's more than just trying to take bro down now, bro. It's you kind of like this shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why he told me. He said you need to go to therapy, and you need to pretty much because they treat it like, at least in the movies I've seen, because I don't know about the real life stuff, but at least I've seen the movies that they treat that like you have PTSD at this point. Because you're so far gone. Like, hey, you need to go talk to somebody about this. Tell people what you've gone through. Because at this point, you could be lost. Like you could be gone right now.
Kenny, the nigga was spying on his ex bitch
for 2 hours.
You know what?
Then got mad and said, "Is that your new boyfriend?" Nigga, I'm dancing with him.
Yeah, like you seen it. You was in there long enough.
Yeah.
You know what? Y'all talk me into it. Yeah, you right. He the real villain. When you just said not to real talk, I didn't take that type of stuff in, to effect, whatever. I thought he was just doing his job. I thought he was just getting his job. But you right now.
Bro was really Bishop.
I ain't went that far. Right? He was a bishop. He was I'm trying to think who he was. I wouldn't say bishop. He was Albert in CB4.
Ooh, fuck.
He was lost. He had to get back. He had to get back right. He had to take the wig off.
Yeah, take it back, bro. Bro, because think about it though. When they put that nigga, was it like protective custody or something?
When he
had to go to college and take all them courses and stuff and be a regular fucking human being, the nigga was leaving. The nigga left me alone to go back to that shit.
Yeah. That's why he was tripping for real, because he didn't want to lose me alone. That's like, damn, this bitch bad as hell. I ain't trying to lose her. He was like, what you doing?
But he still had a mission for the greater good because he wanted to get bro off the streets.
Yeah, bro, but at what cost does it take? Because you're turning into this nigga.
Yeah. But that's what it was. They were like, look, you trying to take him down, but you at this point you there with him.
Yeah, bro, you know different. That's why I felt God when he said, "Nigga, you ain't no cop."
But
like, bro, what?
But that's why he was the only cop able to get it done, though, because wasn't nobody else able to do that type of shit.
Yeah, that is
true.
For real, after the pull stick, it wouldn't even take the pull stick incident. When he had sticky fingers in him trying to kill me and I had to kill these niggas, hey, I'm done, bro. Because it's gonna make me.
But that's when he pulled him. That's when Preston pulled him. He said, "Look," he said, "You got to shoot at 2 people." Bet. He was like, "We taking you off the case," and he was like, "What? You gonna take me off the case?" It's like, bro. First off, you weren't in there that long. He tried to make it seem like you've been there forever long. You was not in there that long.
Bro, your hotel is your house early. Now.
Yeah, you got pulled early. And then you talking about, can't nobody do this like I can. You were begging to get back in the case. You got to the point where you went over my head and talked to my boss because you want to get back on the case. Like that shows you were too thirsty to get back in there.
You too thirsty, bro. And let's be real. Nigga, you got money put to you got drug money put to the side. Like come on, bro.
He was dirty. He said he was dirty.
Kenny, bro, you can't be, bro, the movie's called In Too Deep. You can't be that into and just be like, I'm gonna give everything back.
He said there was 20,000 left on the scene. I mean 15,000 left on the scene. Yeah, that's wild. So who's the most redeemable character in the movie?
Hill Harper.
Yeah, I agree. Come on, blonde soul patch. Yeah,
Hill Harper.
He was geeked in them 3.5 years. He was like, "Thanks, man, thanks."
Cause Hill Harper looked like, bro, I'm just in this game because I'm a product of my environment, bro.
I don't even think it was that. He was getting bullied. He was like, "I didn't even want to do this for. I was getting bullied." He was like, "Thanks." And then he got what TK, you got to say who your most redeemable character is too.
Oh, I definitely agree with y'all with that too, because he's the only one that said thank you. Ain't nobody else said thank you. I mean, he was the only one happy to get, everybody else was like, damn, 3 years. He was like, hey, bro, I realized it could have been 15 for me.
It could have been 15, bro.
Thank you, brother. Like, yeah.
Word on the street is this nigga got 3 life sentences.
You gotta add on another life.
Niggas be lying.
God,
add on a whole nother. right. Nah, niggas. Don't try to put that extra life sentence on me. I only got 2. Right? Only got 2. Like, you only got 2. Okay.
What's the most gangster scene in the movie?
When he whooped that girl ass, when he whooped Denise ass, and then got in the car and said, "Oh, sorry, boo boo." You feel me? I told you, bro. Look, for that man to go out there and whoop everybody ass, put the gun in their mouth, all that shit in front of his infant son, and then say, "Oh, he just pooped on himself." Nigga, like yeah. My guts is bad right now. Like, you're not helping.
That was wild.
Sledge, what's your most gangster scene? Or was that too?
I mean, that's definitely up there. Now that TK, that's up there. But I think, didn't he do something to his boss?
Who? What's his name? Jay Reed.
Jay Reed, yeah.
He just kind of got in his face, which was kind of bold. First off, like, I'm the reason you get in this case in the first place.
I'm gonna go with TK. I mean, there's a lot of gangster scenes in the movie, but pool
stick scene.
That's not even a gangster scene.
That's the most gangster shit. Hey,
that's as gangster as it get.
That's as gangster as it get.
That's as gangster as it get right there. You can sit there and be like, like you can say a lot of shit, like, yeah, I just killed a nigga. I just shot him in the face. It's like, oh wow, that's crazy. I just like a pool cue up his niggas ass.
Still a pool cue. Like, hey, you
not beating that.
Hey, you got your point across, my nigga. But like, you took the nigga's tongue out, told him to use the tongue for yourself, and then when you walked out the door, you stopped and said, "So we're not going to hear nothing about this, right?" That's some gangster shit too, bro.
That really is.
Oh yeah,
it's that pool stick, bro. To really sit there and do that to somebody you consider your best friend and your baby's godfather. That's like me doing shit to TK. That's like me doing to TK. Like, hey, TK.
Nah, don't blame me.
That's like me doing to TK. Like, hey, TK.
How you ass,
what you doing, huh?
Nah.
That's the same thing. It's like, damn, like, and after all we've been through, for me to end up so the pool stick up your butt. It's like, that's wild.
Nah, man, you can't.
And that's what
I don't like that.
And that's what I'm saying. That's like after all we've been through. That's how we ended it. That's how we ended it. I'm in the dumpster. You can at least give me a proper burial. You gonna throw me in the dumpster?
Nah, I'd rather you look. If you did that, you better not. Like, you don't respect me at all. So throw me in the dumpster. Like, at this point, You could have fed me to your damn dogs. At that point, I wouldn't even like.
I know you ain't mess up my face, but I still need a closed casket.
I want to be cremated anyway, so it don't matter to me.
Frisco really
About to say, yeah, bro got it bad for real.
Let's say he
Frisco
had
got
it
it
bad.
bad.
To get beat up, taped, a pull kick across your back, a pull stick across your back is wild already. You broke it. You hit me so hard you broke it. So you hit me with some
force.
That's why y'all went. That's why I'm telling you to hold that damn heavy bag.
Yeah, he's strong. And then you do that on the first go. You ain't take a couple tries, just one. Yeah,
Just one.
Because I'd have been closer with my pool stick. I'd have been closer with my pool stick and a couple tries. That's
Oh
wild,
shit.
bro.
So what are we going? So that's my game scene for real. That's probably the most game scene ever.
I mean, I feel like that was the easy choice. That was the easy choice. But it's like
you know me, I always try to go for like the not obvious choice.
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. Like
that's the easiest choice to make.
Like, think about this. Like, could we do it? Like, I don't care how mad we are.
I told you I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
There's two things I wouldn't do. I don't care how mad I am. Put a pool stick up somebody's ass is one of them. and drive hours like Matt Barnes did for Derek Fisher.
And three to be so mad your dick's hard. I ain't never been that mad in my life.
Oh yeah, those three.
Wanted to sue somebody that bad? That's your dick out.
I'm not that mad.
I ain't never been mad when I drove at least an hour and a half and was mad when I got to see the person. I ain't never been mad when I wanted to. Matt Barnes was tripping.
It was like a 6-hour drive from Matt Barnes.
Hey, listen, bro. But guess who all did that shit, Kitty? Light-skinned niggas. That's all
that is true. That is all light-skinned.
That's all light-skinned niggas. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at
that. So
I'm brown skinned. You know, I'm not light skinned. I said the sun just hit well off me. Y'all just be hating because y'all black. Like I said, I ain't black, but I ain't light. You know, so I'm cool.
Just be missing.
You know, nah. The sun just be hitting. Look at that. You see that?
Yuck.
The moment.
I hated that. So now we're gonna rate the movie out of 5. What do we get? The movie out of 5?
Into Deep, definitely a 5.
Are you going to 5? I'm going with like a 4.25.
I was gonna go with a 4.5.
Yeah, I think
I was gonna go with a 4.5.
This movie really shocked me.
And the thing was, the movie wasn't that long.
Nope, straight to the point.
It really was straight to the point. It was like
that's why he wasn't on the case that long.
It went straight into it. I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought more happened.
And if you really think about it, I think we need to put more respect on Jay Reed's name for real, because the case wasn't even that long, and he got pulled off. So they pulled this nigga out, brought him back, and he still got the case done in a timely manner. When they said it was taking people a whole bunch of time, but he got that shit done in less than a year, maybe.
Yeah, less than a year. It wasn't even winter. It wasn't spring yet.
It might be like 3 or 4 months.
Bro was a good ass cop, but don't nobody want to give him that respect.
That nigga he teach other people now. He was a rookie. Now he teach other people.
Right, he did 1 year and retired. He said,
I he only did 2 years. I think about because it was 2 years.
Right, yeah, 2 years. Like had a good 2 years. Hey, what they call him? Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. One and done.
The next movie on the list, we are gonna set it off. We are gonna set it off with the next movie in the list.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I like that. Hey, so look. I want you to remember. You just said we're gonna have to have a top 5 of the most tragic deaths or something like that. You said
Cleo's definitely up there. Cleo's definitely up there.
I'm just gonna say day after day. I'm just gonna say day after day.
Day after day.
Feels like I could
Hey, but you know what? But you know
against
what?
the clouds.
I was Cleo fucked me up, but when you watch it as an adult and you see Kimberly Elise get killed, you be like, she ain't deserve that.
Nah, listen.
I wasn't nobody. Look, I wasn't sad about TT going.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. Yeah,
I know. I wasn't sad about no damn TT.
She ain't
TT deserved.
shit.
You know who I was sad about? Fuck them. I was sad about what's her name? The one I forget her name now. I just lost her name just that fast. Fuck, what is her name? Vivica Fox.
Frankie.
Yeah, because she was.
So what is the procedure when a gun is at your head?
Because she didn't do nothing wrong. She did later, but I'm saying at the time she did nothing wrong. She lost her job for no reason.
I'm gonna tell you. We'll talk about this next week because I know who the real villain in this movie is, and it damn sure ain't the ones that robbed.
We know. We know.
It ain't the white boy either.
It's the system.
It's the sister in the system.
It's the system.
It's the other black lady that was in Rock, and I don't like her.
You talking about You talking about his partner?
Yeah, I don't like Rock either.
Who was in Rock?
His partner, the white dude. She was Rock's wife.
I haven't seen Rock in years. I don't
even know where Rock is.
Good, you ain't missing shit.
Isn't Rock the dude from Low Down Dirty Shame?
Low Down Dirty Shame. He's a minister society too. I know I'm no Muslim, but if Islam,
that's the dad.
He was in that. I forgot he was in that.
Now I'm no Muslim, but if the nation is what's going to get his head on straight.
I think I know what Rock is. I just never seen that, or I seen it a long time ago.
TK,
I saw a long time ago.
TK, you're not missing nothing.
I know.
Hey, Rock. I
I
don't even know why Rock made it that long, bro.
It's a show. Okay, I thought it was a show.
It is. I don't know why it made that many seasons.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. And then so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be doing set it off next. So be on the lookout for that. And I gotta think of a quote for the end. Usually I have that.
You
ready.
Ain't no cop, nigga. You ain't no cop.
Who can't use it twice?
I can't double it up.
You gotta hit him with
I felt that nigga when he said it. You ain't no cop.
I felt it too.
Like, what the fuck?
All right, I got you. He said, "Stinking motherfucking bitch." What's up with the little man? Smells like he messed his diaper up. You'll be right.